Alright, what's up guys? It's KOSDFF here. And we're going to be doing kind of like a makeshift vlog. Look at our refrigerator, it's just trashed. Trying to see, we're about to run to the grocery store, trying to see what we need. I think I'm about to go to the store and get some salmon and white rice, because I'm addicted to that. It's like the only meal I can eat like a whole lot of and not feel totally drained and, you know, useless for the rest of the day. But today I kind of wanted to do a short vlog about my new car, new-ish car. And that I just got a Mercedes C320. And really this car is not brand new, obviously. It's an older version, but you know, it used to be my uncle's. He unfortunately passed away about 8 years ago, and this car is just kind of sat at my grandparents' house ever since. Which is going to make a lot more sense here in a minute when I tell you the story about this car. So, you know, it's been basically making the rounds in my family, not really been driven. I think it's 2002 Mercedes, and it's got 50,000 miles on it, which if you really think about how little this car has been driven, it's kind of insane. And no one in my family really wanted a Mercedes. I'm trying to think, where can I put this and drive properly? You know, no one in my family really wanted a Mercedes because they're kind of expensive to maintain, and you know, my parents live out in the mountains, so they got trucks. And my sister, you know, lives in the city with her boyfriend, and they have like an SUV and stuff like that. And my family have always been SUV people. Like, I've never been a big fan of cars. I've always been an SUV person as well. So this car was kind of making the rounds, and eventually, you know, it came down to your boy, and they're like, "Do you want this car?" You know, it's brand new. As you can kind of tell, they're kind of like, I've already started the trip because you can tell I'm hungry. But you know, if you look at the interior, for being, you know, what, a 12-year-old, 13-year-old car, it's brand new. As you can tell, it never got driven. It literally, ever since my uncle passed about 8 years ago, it got, you know, parked. It was been parked ever since. And before that, it was, you know, he lived in New York City, so the car never really got driven more than like a mile or two anyways. And that's how you get a car with, you know, it's so old with so little miles on it. So I was really stoked to get this car, and like 2 weekends ago I went and got it. I was pretty stoked about it. And took it down to the dealership to get everything fixed up, because you know, it does have 50,000 miles on it, and you know, my grandparents never took care of it, or you know, never took it anywhere because they didn't drive it. So I was going to get like the 50,000 mile checkup and get everything washed out. And even because I took it to a Mercedes dealership and had all this stuff, it was going to cost an arm and a leg, which I guess was kind of cool because it was my new car. I didn't mind spending some money on it to make it all nice and last forever. But lo and behold, I take it there, and because this car is from New York and sat for like 8 years, the entire bottom of this motherfucker is rusted out. She showed me these photos where like everything needs to be pretty much replaced. The entire exhaust system, a whole bunch of the bolts. It's just everything really needs to get replaced. And she told me, you know, it's pretty much total. This car's blue book value is, I think, like $5,000 or $6,000. And to get it to like brand new, get rid of all the rust, and get it where this car can, you know, last a long time, it'd be like it'd be like $6-7 grand. So if you guys don't know what totaled means in blue book, it means basically where it costs more to fix than what it's worth. So you might as well just sell it or scrap it or do whatever. And that's pretty much exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm not a yuppie guy. I don't need to be driving a Mercedes and all that stuff. I've always really just wanted an SUV. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go trade this bad boy in and get my favorite car of all time, the car that I've always wanted, my dream car ever since I was like in high school, which was like, it's funny enough, it's gonna be like a Chevy Tahoe. Back then I really liked the Z71 version of the Chevy Tahoe, but I've always been, you know, wanting. Look at this idiot. We got people just stuck on the side of the road doing absolutely nothing. This is how we drive here in Atlanta. People just stop in the middle of the road and put on their hazards. But look, there's a line of cars back there too. I don't know if you can see, they're all just kind of chilling behind them. But you know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go trade this thing in. Hopefully I can find a dealership that'll give me like, you know, $5 or $6 grand for it or whatever. And I'll use it as a down payment. Hopefully they don't find out about the rust. You know, hopefully I'll get a decent amount for a down payment. And I'll go get a Tahoe, which is, you know, which is kind of what I always wanted anyway. It's just like a sign. But I kind of wanted to do kind of like a car vlog, since, you know, it is a really nice car. It is nice being, you know, pretending to be a yuppie and driving around here like I'm a rich fucker. I actually went the wrong way. I'm sitting here talking to you guys and went the wrong way. That's annoying, but it's okay. We'll pull the hot U-turn. Give me more time to talk to you guys. And as you can see, I'm looking kind of rough. It's because I haven't showered yet. I stayed up. What I have been doing for like the last week, which has been extremely gangster, is I've been making, you know, my 2 videos a day, one for my second channel and my main video, which takes a really long time to make because I edit the shit out of it and you know, and try to make every single one of my videos really good. I've also been streaming. So after I've been doing what I've been normally doing and taking care of TK, I've been popping on that stream, usually like around 11 o'clock midnight Eastern Standard Time every day, and trying to stream for 3 or 4 hours. So I really am trying to build the Twitch following, or just a stream following. There's for no other reason besides I like playing the games you can play and get away with streaming. Like, I can't get away with uploading 4-hour Destiny videos. I can't get away with uploading a week's worth of Reign of Kings videos, even though I think that's, you know, one of the funniest games ever, and we could easily make that much content on it. I just can't do it and maintain my viewership. So the streaming has really allowed me to play all these games that I really like, and interact with you guys at the same time. And you guys have it's really been amazing just watching, you know, the short amount of time that I've been streaming, my stream following growing. Because I think I started out like a month ago. I would go live, I'd put up my YouTube video, I would hold between like 600 and 1,000 viewers, 1,000 unless I was streaming at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which I do pretty much all the time anyway. So it was like around 700 to 800,000 viewers. But ever since I started streaming every single day or every other day, or just, you know, more often than not, I've gotten up to holding around 1 to 2K viewers. Like last night I streamed Destiny, which I wouldn't have thought, since it's so old and I just started a new character and I'm fucking terrible at it. I didn't think I'd hold that many viewers. I held like 2,000 viewers the whole time. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much to everyone that's popping out and coming out to my streams. I really do appreciate it. It is really amazing that, you know, to see results so quickly. And I know that's just because I have a YouTube, and all the other streamers are probably like, oh, it takes me forever to build it up. Well, it took me forever to build up my YouTube, and I guess I reap the benefits of that. But yeah, I just kind of want to do a video in my car, kind of drive around a bit, do kind of just like a chill vlog. You just saw me drive like a mile that way and turn around, because as you can tell, I don't leave the house very much. You know, having, you know, 3 or 4 roommates and a girlfriend that's extremely active all the time, that goes and gets it, and having an Amazon Prime account, I hardly leave unless I'm going to an event. For the most part, Parker goes and gets all the groceries and things like that when we need it. I'll go like once a month to Walmart and do the big trip. But for the little things, like right now, all we're doing is we're gonna go drive to go get a fillet of salmon, so I can go grill out salmon and make white rice and things like that. So I can eat a nice dinner before I get on to the grind, because obviously this is the video for my main channel today. I had to go handle car stuff. I had to go down to the dealership and pick back up this car, and I was gonna go to a Chevy dealership, but I kind of, you know, I want to drive this car around for a while, even though it's, you know, it's not dangerous to drive. It's not so rusted out in the bottom where it's dangerous, but it's rusted out enough where it needs a new exhaust system. It might pass emissions and things like that, but, you know, it's still drivable. It's not dangerous to drive. And, you know, I think this is probably one of my only chance to drive a Mercedes, because even if I become rich as shit, I don't think I'd ever be the type to spend that much money on a luxury vehicle. Like, if it was up to me, and if I was gonna buy a luxury car, like, if I had all the money in the world, we'll do one of those scenarios. And please put in the comments what your favorite car is that you could buy, and do whatever you want to. It's like, write a novel of what you would do. I know some of you guys are really into cars, but instead of spending, like, say, $250,000 on a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or some shit like that, I wouldn't do that. I would go buy, like, the biggest SUV, like a Suburban or an old school Expedition, and just pimp the absolute shit out of it. I wouldn't want to have a car that drives down the street that people couldn't recognize the make and model of it because it was so custom. That's how I would spend $250,000 on a car. I wouldn't just go buy a stock fucking Ferrari, which is nothing wrong with it. It's a fucking Ferrari. But I just wouldn't do that. So knowing that about myself, I doubt I would ever buy a Mercedes SUV. One, I would never buy the Mercedes SUVs, even if I had the money. Those things look hideous. They're not good looking. I probably wouldn't buy one of the sports cars. Don't really care about going fast. And then the rest of the luxury things, it's a yuppie feeling car. I'm not a yuppie motherfucker. I don't live in the hills in some $1 million mansion and have some bay. I would totally buy Bay a Mercedes. I would, like, it'd be cute seeing my girl drive around in a nice luxury car, because Princess deserves it. So if I ever get really rich, Parker might get a Mercedes, but no, not me. I'll probably buy an SUV and pimp the shit out of it, which is kind of my plan anyway. So my plan's with a Tahoe. Why I've always liked Tahoes, I've always been a big fan of them. Some of the, like, friends in college friends in high school that had really, really rich parents had a few. And I got to drive around them a lot and see what they did with the custom options. And it was always really, really cool. So, you know, I've seen a lot of about it. What I probably want to do with it, I probably won't stick rims on it. I might put some big beastie tires on it. Definitely tinting the shit out of it. I do believe window tint is not only worth the tickets that you might get, but it just makes every car look 10 times better. Damn, you came out of nowhere. But yeah, so that, you know, that's pretty much the plan for the car. A little car vlog. I won't get to have this thing very much longer, so I'm probably driving around for another 3 or 4 weeks, probably a month, and then go trade it in. Wait for another YouTube paycheck before I go buy a car, because, you know, I'm not dumb. I know a Tahoe costs a shit ton of money. This is a one-way thing? Oh, we breaking the law. We're going the wrong way down a one-way street. Yeah, look at all the signs saying wrong way, but all I want to do is go over one spot anyways, but, you know, and they're pretty expensive, so I'm probably going to end up going to spend, like, you know, $25,000 on this car easily. And with only this thing probably having a $5,000 deposit. I actually haven't looked at all. I don't even know how much a used Tahoe would go for, because I will never buy a brand new car. Not my thing. You know, they lose so much value as soon as you drive them off the lot. And for the most part, those used car dealerships do so much certification on it and things like that. It's practically a new car if they certify. And they give you the warranty and everything, so it kind of comes with all the benefits of getting a new car. But I'm gonna run in here and get some salmon and get some food, and then I'll come right back. The only reason why I don't bring this camera in there is I just think it'd be really weird. I think people would stare at me and all that stuff, because I'm also just gonna run in and out. So I'll be right back. I'm going to the farmer's market. Your boy buys that organic salmon, whatever the hell that marketing employee means, but I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Just got back from Wholefoods to see what I got for dinner. I got a nice Wild King salmon fillet. You kind of see they put it in this ice pack and stuff like that, but it's a nice big ass piece of salmon. I got the Wild King fillet this time. It's really expensive, but hopefully it'll be extremely tasty. And then I got some macaroni, cheese, pasta salad, and of course I'll make white rice back at the house. Yeah, I'm not a healthy eater. Not one of those people that prescribes to eating all healthy all the time. But, you know, I guess my girlfriend told me that if I eat salmon, I can pretty much eat salmon all the time and it'd be somewhat healthy. And I didn't even used to like fish. Up until, let's say about a year ago, I like refused to even try it because it was not something that I thought would be good. I don't like fishy tasting stuff. Just never been into it, but I really liked sushi, and I really like smoked salmon, like on, you know, bagels and lox. If you guys ever seen that, like cream cheese and smoked salmon on a bagel. If you haven't tried that, it's absolutely amazing. And then Parker one night made salmon, and I've just been absolutely addicted to it. Like, you'd be surprised, probably shocked almost, how much I eat grilled salmon and white rice. It's probably about 3 times a week. Whenever I have to get a whole lot of work done, but I'm really hungry. I want to eat a whole bunch of food and not feel all draggish and sluggish, throughout the rest of the day. That's what I usually do when I make salmon. But, yep, so those are the plans for the car. Definitely want to get a new one. I thought it was kind of nice if you ever get to, like, borrow your friend's car if you have one of these. It's a smooth ride, I'll give them that. Like, the Mercedes is extremely smooth. The main thing I noticed in driving is how quiet it is in here. They really do spend a lot of time, even back in, the early 2000s, making this thing really soundproof. It's like, all right, so there's a guy over there, weed whacking. If I was at home in my house, I wouldn't be able to sleep because them shits are so fucking loud. But you can hardly even hear it in this car. But I'll do a whole lot. Come on, man, this guy's not even moving. Green light, motherfucker. I'll definitely do a whole bunch of car stuff vlogs, or I'll do another car vlog when I get my new car, because I used to be really into cars. The whole reason I want to do this video is I want to tell you kind of like my history of me with cars. When I grew up, my car was everything, like most high schoolers. Except for it was another level with me. I worked at like a car stereo and car audio place, and pretty much every single dime I ever made in high school, I poured into this car. And I had a '94 Ford Explorer, also from my grandparents, and I put everything in it. I had rims, I had like 4 TVs in it. I had TVs in the headrest, TVs in the visors. I had an amazing stereo system. I had a JL audio, like 2 Dub 0, not 2 Dub 0, it's like a Dub 6, I think, yeah, 2 Dub 6, 2 W06 subwoofers in the back, powered by 2 JL audio 1000 watters. I had, a 600 or a 500 watt by 4 on the doors, total JL audio doors, speakers, everything. Anything you could think of car stereo wise, I had in the car. And I'd poured everything. And all in told, after like all of high school, I think I had like around $12,000 in just the stereo. in the entertainment. And I had, you know, I had a PlayStation 2 in the car. We used to sit here and play Fight Night and shit like that, or PlayStation 3 in the car. It was pretty cool. It was like it was my baby. So I went to college, and literally within the first 2 weeks of being there, and of course I was an idiot, I drove around the college with the windows down, blaring my stereo, showing off. Sure enough, within 2 weeks that shit got robbed, and everything got stolen out of it. And from that moment on, and you've seen me make jokes about my old Buick and my other car, from that moment on I just didn't care about cars. I have not window tinted, put an aftermarket stereo, and even bought like seat covers for a car since. And have literally not even taken care of them. I used to wash that car like twice a week. I haven't washed a car since. Just totally put off anything to do with cars, and until now, pretty much, because I got this was my hope for getting back into a new car. I was gonna go put a nice stereo in it. I was gonna get it tinted, maybe, and get some white rims to match the white, you know, the paint job. I was gonna go nuts on it because I really do enjoy having a nice car, and I like to install all this stuff just as much as I like having it. So I wouldn't take it to, you know, an audio place because I know how to install all this stuff. I would do all my own custom work, make my own custom speaker box, everything. I know how to do all that. And then, you know, dream crushed. Whole bottom of the car is rusted the hell out. Got to get a new one. So all those plans got put on hold, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because that's what eventually I want to make a video, or like a series of videos. Like once a month I'll do a vlog, kind of like going out where my new thing on my car is, and things like that. It'll be a little different. You know, most of the people that, my other YouTube friends that do that, own Maseratis and own Chargers and all these fancy sport cars. No, your boy's not gonna do that. I'm gonna go get like a used SUV with like 80,000, or not 80, maybe like 60,000 miles on it or something like that, and just pimp my ride. I'm the new exhibit. The only thing I probably won't put on it is like 26-inch rims, because I feel like, you know, that doesn't look good anymore. It used to be the thing to do. I don't think rims on cars look that good anymore, unless you do it stylishly. Like if you do it right. I do like it, like when the car's paint job matches the rim paint job. I just think chrome on a car looks kind of cheesy nowadays. It used to be cool, but now is where, you know, things are starting to look more futuristic, and that's kind of what's in. I think the ghetto hoopty thing is kind of out, because I used to have one. Now when I said I had a 94 Explorer, oh, you better believe I had 20-inch spokes on that thing. No, 21-inch spokes. I couldn't even turn. I had to do like a 3-point turn to do like a 70-degree turn. It was crazy, but it was amazing and I loved it. But that's that dream's dead, and a new one is about to begin. So thank you so much for watching this kind of long drawn out vlog of me just driving around the mile radius around my house. So that's pretty much all I do in the garage. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. No, I'll probably, you know, spend the rest of tonight making a normal video for tomorrow and get kind of back on that. Plus I got to edit out all my videos for my second channel. So I probably won't stream tonight. I need to spend some time investing some work and getting my YouTube channel back up to snuff. And getting all the videos ready for that, and, you know, getting my second channel already, all the videos. So I've already filmed everything for my second channel. I have enough like content to make videos for like probably the next couple months on my second channel. So I gotta go get all that stuff out so I can get back into the stream grind, because now that I'm streaming all the time, stuff takes a little bit more effort. I gotta be a little more structured. I definitely have to wake up at a little earlier, even though I stay up to like 5 or 6 in the morning streaming. I woke up this morning at like 10. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. I thought driving while talking to a camera was really easy. It's not. But we survived. See, look at your boy. I even went to Walmart and spent like $100. Check all this, like $100 easily on getting every car product that I could use to clean my baby, my new car. I got all this new stuff, and I'm not gonna even use it because this thing's is all rusted out and needs to be replaced. This car was named Mercedes Mobbin. Now it's named Down Payment. Catch you guys later.